Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Aisha, and today I'm going to talk about Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, written by Philip K. Dick. So, the story is about androids and also revolves around empathy and the difference between humans and android themselves. So, the main character here is Rick Deckard. But today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite characters that was written in the novel itself. So I never really like side characters that have like complex backstory, and same goes to the main character themselves. But I really do like Rick Deckard. The way he was written in the book, it was very interesting to see of how complex character written very correctly and very likable for a reader like me, which I am a very picky person when it comes to characters. So about him, what I found compelling is that despite his complexity, he has a very strong moral belief. So in that universe, all of them, they follow in a religion of called Mercerism that is all revolved around Wilbur Mercer himself, where they connected with him just to feel the empathy, to feel like a human being in a world after post-apocalyptic of a war between humans and androids. So Rick Deckard here is a bounty hunter. He works to kill Andy or to retired Andy. He's also a human. I do this human because there's a spoiler at the end where he's actually not a human, but he's actually an android. So besides that, he is a bounty hunter, he has a wife called Iran, and he's also have a sheep, an electric sheep. He used to have an organic sheep, but it died due to the disease, so he replaced it with an electric sheep. So due to this, he wants to work to gain more money, not just to help his family, no, but to also own an organic animal just to fit in with the society. And also he was jealous because his neighbor horse is pregnant. So he picked up a job from his colleague that was recently shot and injured because he was hunting down androids, a high advanced android from the Mars. So Rick Deckard, without a beat and hesitation, he picked up the job and hunt down two androids. So there was 6 of them, and he hunted them down in each chapter. So besides the story itself, what I like about Rick Deckard is that around the story, he connected everything, like pieces, threads together of who is the android and who's not by using the Voight-Combs test, where you can tell who is android and who is a human. But obviously this test is a fluke. It cannot be relied, as everything, it all comes to the person who holds the test to see and to decide who is android and who is a human. So he tested out under Rachel. Rachel is also one of the side characters in the story, and he told Rachel that she's actually android, but he spares her because she's not part of the android teams that he's searching to hunt down. But he thought about killing her, but later in the chapter he didn't kill her. So yeah, I like Rick because of his strong moral belief. And the frustrating part about his character is that he's very stubborn. When I say stubborn, I mean as in, like, even though it is very clear that he might have this android's characteristic, he still goes on of hating android. He was in denial, all of it. Like, even though in the last chapter he was still in denial, he's trying to process the fact that everything is just a lie. It was built by an android. So that's why I really found it frustrating about his character, but also understandable when you realize that one day that you are actually an android and not a human. So that is all for me.